Hi, everybody. I just want to talk to you really quickly about week 5 and 6. They are posted as of sending this email. I don't have a ton of changes, but I just wanted to go over everything with you. So this starts April 20th. There is a week 5 and 6 folder in Schoology. Everything is basically set up the same. Reading are going to continue the Scholastic lessons, and math, there's going to be a video for each day. So the main difference is I kind of went a little crazy and posted lots of ways for you to get what you need. So I just wanted to explain that to you. Your map has hyperlinks all over it. So I just wanted to explain them to you. So for example, this first week, there's a weekly reading video. If you click it, I linked the video right to this. That video can also be found in 2 other places. It can also be found in the Reading Focus folder. I put the actual videos and the charts in there. And then, of course, BaronTube is going to have all of these videos. So if you would prefer to reach videos through BaronTube, they're all going to be there, but they're all going to be linked to the remote learning map, and they're all going to be actually right in the folders for each day. So I did my best to make sure all the links work. If you find one that doesn't work, please let me know, but there's other ways to find them too, so you should be able to get to it. So same thing for the writing weekly video. It's linked right here, or it's in the Schoology folder, or it's on the BaronTube. For math, this first one here is linked to the PowerPoint that I use for both weeks. All the lessons are in there. You don't really need it, but I just thought in case you wanted to look at it, it's there. That's also in the Schoology folder. And then this is just a link to BaronTube. It says watch the video for each math session. So you can go straight to BaronTube and find the lesson video, or if we kind of jump into math, you can see the hyperlink. It says for session 1, this is going to take you directly to that video only for each day. So these are just going to take you only to that one day video. These are also in the Schoology folders for math. So if we looked at session 2, let's say, there will be whatever paper you might need right here, and there's a link to the video. And then, of course, it's on BaronTube. Okay, and then there's a few other things I added. There's an interactive clock link. This is also in Schoology, and it's right here. And I talk about that in the math lesson. There's a couple things here. There's a link to the home connection, the actual math paper you need, or you can find it in Schoology. So that's pretty much the math. Same for the second week. And then for reading, I hyperlinked the activities, but all you really need to know is that Scholastic Learn at Home link that is posted in Schoology. The top one is going to tell you, it's going to show you the basic website, and you can find the books that go with it. And then for these, it does take you to that exact page for that activity. But basically, you're going to be doing all one day for each reading, writing, and science and social studies lesson. Okay, so I think that's everything for the map. On the third page, I just kind of linked these. I think you guys are getting the hang of, using these websites and the login. So those are just linked down here. And that's all you should need for the lessons. One thing I do want to point out is this last one where there's an assessment in week 2 for math. And this is the video that explains the assessment, but you have to go into Schoology. This is the only thing that you absolutely have to go to Schoology for. Basically, any other part of the lesson, you should be able to do right from this map. So I'm trying to keep it simple if you prefer to use the map to get to all the links you need, or if you'd prefer to use Schoology, you could do all of it from Schoology. So you do have to go to Schoology to do the math assessment, and it's in its own little folder. There's the video that explains it and the assessment. Okay, so that's the only thing that you are turning in to me. All right, cool. So that's all the math. Let's look at Schoology. Your map is right here. The math lessons are here. There's a folder for the reading focus and writing focus for each week. This is with the Scholastics link, if you want to use that, and the BaronTube link. And then here is the Google Hangouts sign up. Just to go over that again, I did meet with lots of students last week, which was great. It's 10 minutes. It's really quick. There's a lot of you I haven't heard from through Google Hangouts. So I'd love to see some more of you sign up for that. During that time, the main thing I'm going to be asking or talking about with students is reading, writing, or any of those scholastic activities. Sometimes there's a drawing and writing component. You could show me that. Kids could pick a book they want to read to me. If they have written anything, they could read that to me. But again, it's not very long. It's just a quick check-in. I just like to see how things are going. And parents, if you have questions at that time, that you could pop in, ask me questions. I can help with anything you need there. Let me see. I am trying to keep the Google Hangout times the same from week to week. I'll try to ask you at the when I'm meeting with kids, but if it needs to change, no problem. You can change it on the sign up or just email me. If I don't have times that work for you on the sign up, I'm flexible. Just let me know. Tell me what times work for you. I don't have a lot of evening times in there, but I can still do evening times. So you guys let me know what works best for you if you haven't signed up yet. And the last thing I wanted to tell you is I am going to be taking the week 1 and 2 work down. To be honest, that wasn't the easiest format. Our first 2 weeks were a learning curve. So I'm going to take those down. And if anybody didn't get to anything in week 1 and 2, I just want you to move on and we're not worried about it anymore. Okay. If you didn't finish something, no big deal. Let's just focus on the current work. So I'll leave 3 and 4 up, and then I'll leave 5 and 6 up, obviously. I did want to tell you about math too. There are not a lot of worksheets that go with these lessons this week. It's a lot of focus on time, and there's some games in there. So, you know, if you want to spend more time on websites or practice some outside of the lesson, that's fine, but there's not a lot of worksheets. So just give you a heads up with that. I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys. So if you need anything, let me know. If you find something that doesn't work, let me know. I'm hoping not to overwhelm you with having links of the videos all over the place. I'm just hoping it's easier to access one place or the other. So let me know what I can do to help you guys. You've been doing fantastic. I've been so impressed by all the work I've been seeing through the math assessments, through our conferences. And I've had a lot less questions, so I'm hoping that means things are going well for everybody. So let me know what I can do to help, and I will talk to you throughout the week. And see you later.